All right, family, let's get into it. Whew. Who's ready for tonight? Value. I'll pull up the laptop for you guys. Ramona's ready. Ephraim's ready. I love it. So real quick, let's send this live out to at least 5 people. If you guys are watching the recording, this video is going to be perfect for you guys that have been denied credit. So for those of you that have been denied credit, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to read to you guys a new template live. And then, after that, I'm going to show you guys what steps to take so that you guys can not only get the account opened, but potentially get Remedy as well too. But I'm going to show you guys each step by step. So for those of you that have been, I know the video of me going through how can one be denied their God-given right. That video went very crazy as far as the views on that. So this video is going to be a lot more in depth. So this video I expect to be 3-4 times the amount of views, so at least 20-30,000 views on this video, in which we should be receiving. So send this out to anybody that you know that has been denied credit, or that a lot of people have been denied credit cards, housing. They're looking at rent, but they can't rent because their credit score isn't up to par. Their credit worthiness, they're not worthy enough. All these are violations within the FCRA alone. Congressional findings, just the congressional findings alone. So I'm going to take you guys here. We're going to go through a little bit of truth and lending. We're going to go a little bit through truth and lending. It's my birthday on Monday, so this week as a whole, I'm really just going to be over delivering on value. The best birthday gift y'all can give to me is just to spread word. I'm going to be here for the next 30 days live on YouTube, different topics. So I love the comments that I have been receiving. People have been giving me feedback. My birthday is Wednesday. I love it. Yeah, Virgo. So you're the 6th. Yeah, you're the 6th. I'm the 4th. So big blessings. Yeah, Virgo King. That's why we definitely connected on another level, King. Happy to be here. Go Gotti. Grateful for you to be here, Crystal. Let's send this live out to at least 5 people real quick, family. Let's send this live out to at least 5 people. I know it's pretty late depending on where you're tuning in from. I'm currently still in Canada. I've been out here the past month, and I'll be out here for another month. I'm going to spend my birthday out here, isolated, hopefully looking to get into some nature, and, y'all will see, what the birthday entails. So I'm excited, but overall, all in all, I drafted up a letter for you guys, so I want to get into this video. I want to keep it short, under 15 minutes, so that you guys can go through, watch this recording, and make sure that you guys send this out. If you're watching the recording, to at least 5 to 10 people that could benefit from this information. Because like I said, if y'all thought the last video I did, which got about 10,000 views now, of how can one be denied their God-given right, if y'all think that was a lot of value, what I'm about to cover right here is going to be that letter, but more in depth with that letter. I'm going to give you guys a simpler version. I'm going to give you guys a more, complicated, well, not even complicated, but more in depth version as well too of that letter. So first and foremost, I'm going to do the simple one. So check me out. The term credit card is used to initiate the consumer credit transaction, and the card is defined as any card, plate, coupon book, or other credit device. We know this because we've gone through this within multiple lives, the term and the definition of a credit card. I'm the card holder and holder in due course. In pursuant to 15 U.S.C. 1602N, I am the individual who used the credit card to initiate the transaction, and it's not possible for me to be denied for something that I initiated. So how can I be the one giving them it, granting them the right to extend it, and be denied for it? Next, we're going to look into the term adverse action. So all of you guys, I want you guys to go look up within the FCRA the term adverse action, and see the definition of adverse action and what it truly means. That's defined within the FCRA of 15 U.S.C. 1681A, and it does not apply to the denial of credit. As I'm granting your corporation the right to extend credit as defined within 15 U.S.C. 1602F, The term credit refers to the right granted by a creditor to defer payments of debt or to incur debt and defer its payments. I frequently extend credit in connection with loans as outlined in 15 U.S.C. 1602G as the original creditor. I understand my rights, and reporting to the consumer report agencies is voluntary. As per the CFPB, this is a private transaction, and nowhere does the term adverse action in the FCRA mention the denial of credit to a natural person. As an original creditor, it is unlawful to deny my right to extend credit. Furthermore, my right was used without benefit to me. An inquiry appeared. So now this is for the inquiries that pop up. Also with the inquiries, all you got to do to get them removed right away is file the FTC report. I've done a video. I just did a video, I believe, like a live on Monday, showing you guys how to delete inquiries. So definitely go check that video out. Do not apply the open accounts that do have inquiries onto the FTC report because it may affect the open accounts. Only add the inquiries in where you don't have an account with them at all. As far as, just sending letters to the creditor and being specific that you want the account open, but you want the inquiry removed because it's a violation of the FCRA and what should be excluded from one's consumer report. But that's for open account inquiries. I just wanted to specify that for the inquiries. So furthermore, my credit was used without benefit to me as an inquiry appeared on my consumer report indicating a transaction where someone profited from my credit and I gained nothing. In fact, this denial of my right has caused mental and financial damage. So what are the damages that have been done? My right has caused mental and financial damage. So what are the damages that have been done? Mental and financial damage. The term unauthorized use, this is defined in section 1643 of this title means the use of a credit card by someone other than the cardholder. In 1643 of this title means the use of a credit card by someone other than the cardholder from which a cardholder gains no benefit. All right, so I have been discriminated against as there are no federal laws allowing a credit score to deny my right to extend credit. In good faith, I exercise my rights, and as a natural person, I face discrimination. And pursuant to 15 U.S.C. 1691, so now this is the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, 1691, it shall be unlawful for any creditor to discriminate against any applicant with respect to any aspect of a credit transaction. For the damages caused to my mental well-being and financial reputation, I take my consumer report seriously. I will escalate this to a federal level if my request to reopen the accounts where adverse action occurred is not addressed. I'm aware of my open and credit plan, which that's defined as well too within Truth in Lending. So really break down and understand Truth in Lending as a whole. The name of the title itself says everything. Truth in Lending. Who was not being truthful while lending? That's how this subchapter came about in 1968. This is the first subchapter before the FCRA, before the FDCPA, any of these laws for debt collectors, any of these laws for the reporting agencies came Truth in Lending Act in 1968. And once you truly understand truth in lending as a whole, even, the right of rescission, you being able to rescind any contract within a 3-year time frame, and you can make that contract null and void because they're supposed to go over certain things. They're supposed to go over your right to rescind as a whole. There's certain disclosures that they to you before signing or even pulling your credit. Go look up 15 USC 1604. Being able to break down the whole contract as a whole, then you can see the finance charge. With the finance charge, you can actually see the total amount of what it is in which you are crediting these corporations. And then you'll see that the amount financed covers the finance charge. So you shouldn't be making any payments. The only reason why you're making payments is because the agreement through the contract that you had signed with the company. Hey, I'm 17 years old. Can that work for me if I'm under 18? Can I use age discrimination? Yeah, you definitely can use age, but also, you may not have credit being 17 unless, what you do want to do, Crystal, a parent, grandparent, somebody that's got uncle, auntie, that's got good credit, get added on as an authorized user to one of their credit cards, and that'll help you big time. That'll help with the history, your utilization and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down another little one. This is worded a little differently, kind of same thing, same concept, but worded differently. I'm writing to address a matter of a significant concern regarding a recent adverse actions taken on my credit accounts. I believe that there might have been a misunderstanding, and I kindly request your attention to this issue for proper investigation and resolution. In accordance with 15 U.S.C. 1602L, the terminology credit card is used to initiate a consumer credit transaction, and the term credit card is defined as, etc. We know the definition of it. I, as the cardholder and holder in due course, exercise my right in compliance with 15 U.S.C. 1602N using a credit card to initiate a transaction. Consequently, it would be unjust for me to encounter denial for an action that I myself initiated. So really, the same thing worded differently. Then I break down the term credit as a whole. Once again, I'm well versed in the extension of credit in connection with the loans as outlined in 1602G as the original creditor. I'm fully aware of my rights. Moreover, it's important to highlight that reporting to consumer reporting agencies is fundamentally a voluntary practice as per regulations set forth by the CFPB. Furthermore, I emphasize that this transaction is of a private nature. Notably, the term adverse action within the framework of the FCRA does not address the denial of a credit to a natural person. As the original creditor, it's unlawful to impede my ability to extend credit. Then I go through and I break down and I talk about the distress and the harm that I've endured both mentally and to my financial reputation. I hold my consumer report and financial affairs in my highest regard. In light of this, I am well prepared to escalate this into a federal matter. If my request is not addressed promptly, I'm well aware of my opening credit plan and inherent right I possess to contract without the impediment of denial. So I'm going to send this right away to them. I'm specifically going to come here. I'll show you guys what you guys can do. Come here to online certified mail. So now let me flip my camera for you guys. I'm going to come here to online certified mail, send it to them, certified mail, $9.49. I'm going to send it to the creditor. I'm going to send it to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So it may be a little pricey. If you guys don't have the budget of doing such, just send it regular postal service mail. It'll be $1, for each, or $10 for some stamps. The next step, something that you guys can do for free, if you guys don't have anything, is go through the CFPB and file a complaint through the CFPB. Another thing that you guys can do is go through the Attorney General in whatever state that you guys are in, and you guys can do that as well too. Specifically for inquiries, what we want to do first and foremost is let's get the inquiries removed. So before we do the CFPB, send out any type of letter, let's go ahead and file an FTC report first. So what we'll do, we'll come into the FTC, report identity theft, get started. I want to report identity theft, and it's going to be a credit card account. We'll come here and we'll open up a fraudulent account. And then we'll continue through here. This is where we'll make our FTC report. On our FTC report, we can add in just the inquiries alone. I did a video going over how to, create an FTC report. I'm going to do a step-by-step for everybody to go through and learn how to create an FTC report, learn how to create a CFPB complaint. I'm going to do a video specifically for each method in which I use outside of just communicating with these companies. There's more than what I've covered as well too with the CFPB. There's, a lot more, the OCC. So there's a couple other places where you guys can go to file complaints. As we, the consumers, anything with the .gov is your guys' friend if you know who you are as a consumer. How can I be reached? You guys can go to billionairesclub.com/all and you guys can schedule a call. So, with that being said, family, we're going to go ahead and create that adverse action letter. The moment that we're denied, we're going to create the FTC report. The moment we're denied, go ahead and, get the identity theft report already created. From there, we're going to create online certified mail, send that out to the creditor, to the company, and also to the reporting agencies so that they don't report this information. And then from there, the inquiries and everything will be removed. And then with the creditor, just be specific on what it is that you want. Let them know, if I'm not taking it serious, if this account is not if this account is not open, as I'm aware of my open-end credit plan, and the moment you ran my credit, it entered me into a consumer credit transaction, which a finance charge was created, which from that finance charge being created, you guys received the funds. So therefore, me crediting you guys, I should be able to get access to what it is in which I'm applying for, the credit card, the auto loan, the mortgage loan, whatever it may be. So It's vital for you guys to understand truth and lending as a whole, know how to exercise it. And that's really everything that I have for you guys today in the denial of credit. I'm going to really, shy away from this topic now. I want this video to circulate. I want you guys to send this out. I want you guys to like this. I want you guys to comment, what you guys learned, what you guys maybe not, maybe didn't get a good understanding of, and maybe I can elaborate some more on some other videos and just breaking down specifically the equal credit opportunity and how you guys have been discriminated against, because above all else, that's what it is at the end of the day. And the most people that are being denied credit are minorities. So we got to understand who we are and the power that we hold. So you're saying this will work for me now at 17-year-old without authorized users, but I should use authorized. Yes, build your credit. And you shouldn't have anything negative, so you shouldn't really be worrying about anything. Nor should you shouldn't just go apply for accounts right away. Like, start building your credit and adding on like authorized users and some more accounts as well. So definitely schedule a 15-minute consultation. Do you have an example of letters we can use? Yes, definitely the mentorship. I do have letters. I just dropped some in the secret sauce Telegram. So if you're not already in that chat, I know you are in the mentorship, Ephraim. I'll send you the link for that as well too. But above all else, I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys for the constant support, for the constant feedback, and for, like I said, for my birthday, it's 24, it's Kobe year. All that I ask of you guys is, just to show love with the information and everything that I have going, by spreading word, by sharing this with others that could also benefit from this information. Because my goal in this lifetime is to empower, enrich, and educate a billion lives. By the end of this year, I want at least 1,000 people to have came onto my channel, cleaned their credit, and gotten it ready to be getting ready for funding. Once we're ready to get funded, now we can leverage this funding into real estate. Now we can be buying multifamily apartment units. So if you guys are looking to do business with us, have at one, build the connection, the relationship. The money doesn't mean anything. It's the connection, the relationship. But we got investors. We got everything, that we need going into this new year for multifamily. But if you guys are looking to do so, get your guys' credit right. Learn how to leverage it. Be a part of the community. Get started with the university. Get started with the mentorship. Get involved with the Monday mindset calls. Every Monday we have a mindset call with our coach who's out here in Canada, and she's coming on here giving information from Bob Proctor, a legend within the mindset mastery coaching industry, and just world-class speaking. And Bob Proctor's truly changed my life as a whole. He's the first world-class speaker or speaker I've ever heard in regards to just energy and things of that set. So Ephraim just messaged me, and I got you. I'll get you into that Telegram. It's a private Telegram group. But for everybody else, I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in. Peace, love, and light. Go outside right now. Stop what you're doing because it's a blue moon right now. It's a full moon. Go outside. Get into with nature. Go out. Forget this live. That's why I want to stop this live as well too. I'm about to go check this blue moon out. This blue full moon. There's not going to be another one until 2037. So y'all are literally witnessing history, not only with this video, because yes, this video is going to go in circulation for years to come. So many people are going to get, denied, but then get that account right back open. So it's time, family. A lot of you guys also have, invoice. Boom, right here. Let me show you guys some invoices I've created. After this, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I don't have no more invoices, so thought I did, but y'all out of luck this time. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in, though, family. Credit Gotti, like I said, we're going to be back here tomorrow. Different time, same channel. Subscribe, turn your notifications on. A lot of times things happen, change the time. If I do plug in, if you can't plug in, check the recording out. I'm doing this for free, family. I'm doing this for y'all, for the people. So let's get to y'all. Peace, love, light. Credit Gotti. He's out.